What's up, everybody? This is your boy, Anthony Blake Jr., back with another episode of Flawless Fantasy Football. First, let me just address, y'all see me all garbed up in a tie, all like dressed up a little bit, bust out the Flawless hat on you. Today, your boy had to go to a wedding. He was off the chain, so that's why your boy's long sleeve down. So I decided before I dress down real quick, I go ahead and make a video for you guys. I just want to be transparent. You know, I've been in fantasy football for a long time, like I said, like over 2 decades, and very seasoned. I'm not the only one. There's other people that's good with me and close to me that's been in it just as long. But what I wanted to do is, I've seen a lot of fantasy football YouTube channels, and not to knock on them because I love so many of them. Okay, but what I've never in a challenge to challenge myself to give different type of content that others haven't seen. I want to give that a try right now today. So what I've noticed, I've never seen a fantasy football platform ever be transparent and show their in-season team. I see them talk about, oh yeah, I got this person in a few leagues. Oh, I got that person in a few leagues. This person did this for me. That person did this for me. Like I showed you guys, my loyal 94 subscribers, you know, because I only been popping off since like August, you know. So it's like, you all know, like when I played Elijah Moore for the first time, and he popped off with the 2 touchdowns. So then I put y'all onto Elijah Moore and stuff like that. So now I was transparent about it, and I showed it in my team, you know what I'm saying, so, and the teams I actually played them in. But I want to be able to show you all my current record. And it's not to say my current record is great or bad, but it's just a transparency type thing that I want to be able to provide, because I don't see this type of thing being offered out there on any type of YouTube fantasy football platforms. And that's my approach, and that's what I'm trying to get done here. As you all know, ones that have been with me for the last few months know that I only have 3 teams. I really just was going to have just 1 or 2, but I ended up playing in the Megalo Bowl and the Fantasy Footballers, so I have a team in that as well. So it is week 11, so we have 10 completed weeks already, and I want to be able to show you my weeks, my record and my team, and what's going on with my team. With my teams, I'll start from how I prioritize them of importance to the least important, which I want to win all of them, but I'm just going for what it is. I have my number 1 team, which is a Fly Like an Eagle team. It's my team of record, and I'll show you that team, my record, and such. And I have another team. It's called Sky's the Limit. It's an NFL.com team. It's my first time playing in that league. And my third team is the Megalo Bowl team that the Fantasy Footballers members do each year, and there's a buy-in and everything. And I have it's a 12-point, half-point PPR league in that one as well. So that's the third league. So and it's like 15,000 people in that league or something like that. But nevertheless, I like to start my first league, Fly Like an Eagle. It's 10 leagues. It's 12 teams. All these leagues are 12 teams, and they're competitive. Okay, very competitive. And at the end of the day, I just want to. This league is actually, it's not a playoff league. Okay, since its existence, it's never been a playoff team. I know it may sound kind of foreign to a lot of you guys, but at the end of the day, not every league's played the same. This league is a record and points league. So basically, you gotta have the best record through how many, through the 17 or 18 this year, 18 weeks, and it goes from, if you got the same amount of points, the best record, it goes to the who has the most points. So I like to start here first. All right, first I'm gonna let you see it first. I'm gonna get behind. This is my first league. Okay, Fly Like an Eagle 2021. That's league chat and everything. Let me go down here to the standings. Gonna put it a little bit closer. That's my team profit 2021. And I'm currently in 3rd place out of 12 teams. Okay? Goes all the way down. As you can see, it's some parity in here. I'm 6-4. The leader's at 7-3. That's actually my cousin. He's got a pretty hot team. And I'm basically in a tie with second place, only a few points out of, being, second from the top of the leaderboard. But I'm tied for second place with 6-4. Okay? So basically, I'm definitely in the top three. And lost last week, but that's okay. 6-4. That's my team, the Prophet. And I want to jump in here and I want to be able to show you my roster so you'll be able to see actually what I'm working with. Okay, so actually I'll just show you my starting lineup for this week. As you can see, the Prophet start 2021 starting lineup. As you can see here, get a little focus, act right for me. You see, okay, there you go. You see Tom Brady, A.J. Dillon. We all know about A.J. Dillon. I've been pushing league-winning running backs. He was actually the thumbnail on my league-winning videos, league-winning running back videos early in the preseason. I've had some spot starts with him. And Jonathan Taylor. And mind you, these aren't like trades, and stuff like that. Although I did do one trade this year. So I got Tom Brady. This is my starting lineup for this week. Tom Brady, A.J. Dillon, Jonathan Taylor, Tyler Lockett, Metcalf, and Elijah Moore. Mind you, this league also is a league where you play 2 running backs and 3 wide receivers. It's a standard league. So it's 2 running backs, 3 wide receivers. Or you can go one running back and 4 wide receivers. That's less conventional, but it's a 2-3 format, preferably. Dawson Knox, Tyler Bass, DeForest Buckner, and in which he's really not in my lineup. Hold on, let me change him. Yeah, see, that's the beauty of doing this, because really I had DeForest Buckner in there, but I picked up Jeffrey Simmons for Tennessee to play against the Titans. Michael Parsons and Jordan Boyer in Tampa Bay defense. Okay? So that's my starting lineup. I have bench players. I have Jalen Hurts, Alex Collins, Jordan Howard, Pollard, Robbie Anderson, Peoples, Higbee on the bye, DeForest Buckner, Kareem Jackson is my other safety, and Jalen Hurts is my tiebreaker for this week. So that is my Fly Like an Eagle league, in which I'm, again, 6-4 in, right there in striking distance. Still have, 8 more weeks to play? So I can easily get up there, put a win streak together, and get that league. Or, win this league. So, 6-4, basically third place, and with much more to go. Now I'm going to go to my second team. It's called Sky's the Limit. I'll show you that one in a second. Okay, now this right here, this is the league called Sky's the Limit, and basically it's a half point PPR. It's on NFL.com. I was invited invited to it this year. Someone had an open spot, and they wanted somebody that was reputable and was good in fantasy. So I volunteered, and of course they're probably regretting that now, but nevertheless, I feel like I got a nice squad together. All right, I'm gonna press league. And as you can see here, it's week 11. And Team Prophet there is in third place. And doing pretty swell on a 3-game win streak. Okay? 6-4 in there as well. As you can see, it's a lot of parity in a lot of these leagues. So the top 6 make it to the playoffs. I'm sitting pretty good. I'm hoping number 1 and number 2 lose so I can get up there and get me a bye week and everything. A lot more. It's a playoff league, half point PPR. Let me show you my roster. Team. And as you know, a lot of y'all probably might wonder why my team's called Prophet and stuff like that, because it's a deeper meaning behind it. I'll get into that to you later. All right, as you can see from the Thursday night game, I had 24 points up there. And that's because your boy had the Patriots defense right there. That's solid 24 points, okay? Yeah, I'm about that life. Starting lineup, Josh Allen, Dylan. It's a flex, it's half point PPR. And My second running back, RB2, is Gibson. And my running back, my flex will be, see, that's the beauty about doing this real quick. Where in the heck is it? See, something's up with this league because they haven't quite, there we go. See, they still have Chubb on reserve. She's like, oh, maybe they took him off. There they go. And let's put him on the bench. Guess you got to put him on the bench. See, they still have him in reserve status. So I'm hoping that'll get cleared up. Let's just click out of that. So basically my starting lineup this week will be Josh Allen, Dillon, Gibson, and Chubb. So those are my 2 running backs in flex, Dillon, Gibson, Chubb. Mooney and Pittman as my wide receivers. I haven't picked up a tight end yet. That tight end will be Clement because he's still out there. I'm doing that for strategic reasons. I'm going to pick him up Sunday morning because I don't want to cut nobody just yet. I have Pollard, but I'm not going to play him. I got Tyler Bass. On my bench, I have Eno Benjamin, Alex Collins, Cordell Patterson, Ramondre Stevenson, Robbie Anderson, Antonio Brown. Okay? So again, they need to move that Nick Chubb out of there. You know, I'm probably going to contact the commission for them to take care of that. But that's a pretty solid team there. I'm going to pick up Cole Clement and probably drop Robbie Anderson. All right? Because I'm not going to drop Stevenson because we've seen what Stevenson can do when he gets in the lineup. So again, press league. Third place there, 6-4 as well. All right, sorry for moving around so much. I try to stay still. 6-4 in that league. Okay, now my third league is the Megalo Bowl. It's basically a league that with like 14 or 15,000 players in it. Got different groups of 12 teams in each group. And it's from the fantasy footballers. They're the biggest platform as far as fantasy football, you know what I'm saying, as far as fantasy football is in regard to that. And I'm doing pretty well in that league too. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go to it and I'm going to press Megalo Bowl. And I'm going to go to league first. This is my third league. Half point PPR. Okay. I didn't have anybody on Thursday night. I don't think, no. And here, 12-point league is different. You got a free agent, like a fab budget. So you have to like bid for free agents. And you see there, Team Blake Jr. 49, 6-4. In third place in there too. See, you got a 7-3, 8-2. Top 6 go to the playoffs. You can see the asterisks by the names. So basically, I'm 6-4 in each one of the leagues. 12-man league, half point PPR. Let's go to team. And the team, I have Tom Brady. Now, as you guys can see, I have Tom Brady in my first league and in my third league. And I did shake it up and I picked Josh Allen in my second league because I'm cool with him too. You know, I'm all about elite quarterbacks. And when I say elite quarterbacks, that don't mean the guy from San Diego or Kyler Murray glass ass or anything else. Tom Brady and Josh Allen are freaking the elite. Barely let you down and can actually win weeks for you. Not to knock the rest of them, but those are the ones I'm hanging my hats on this year. Like I did, like I put in my QB video in preseason. Tom Brady, Jonathan Taylor, A.J. Dillon, Mooney and Lockett are my wide receivers this week. Conklin is my tight end. Montgomery is my flex. Elijah Moore, and Panthers. Okay, now, so again, Tom Brady, Jonathan Taylor, Dillon. I'll make it close, I'm sorry. Tom Brady, Jonathan Taylor, A.J. Dillon, Mooney, Lockett, Conklin, Montgomery. He laid it down on me, but he's back in time. Elijah Moore, Panthers defense against Washington. Patterson, Alex Collins, Singletary. I'm about to get wave him and pick up somebody. Actually, I'm gonna pick him up and actually pick up Sermon. So I'm waving him tonight and picking up Sermon. A lot of people don't know anything about that, but there's still a chance he could be a league winner. You know, he's behind some injury-prone back, so we'll see what happens. And I don't want to talk about that, Colts. And I picked up Benjamin in case something happens to Glass Boy Connor. Claypool's on there. I had Claypool all 3 of the leagues, but I ran sour on Claypool because Big Ben arm is whack. And there's just too many targets. He's throwing to the tight end too much and throwing to Deontay Johnson. I just don't think he has the ceiling. He'll have some games, but it's just not good enough for me at this point in time. Plus, I'm gonna ride Elijah Mitchell at a lot of my wide receiver slots. And you got Colts against I'm benching Colts, obviously. I'm not playing them because I'm playing the Panthers against Washington. And Carson, which is an R, so I'm gonna drop him. So yeah, again, 6-4 in that league as well. So my point is I'm 6-4 in all my leagues. 12-man leagues. This is the Fantasy Footballers League, Megalo Bowl, right there at the top. If you do your research, you'll see that they have 15,000 players in this league, broke up into 12, groups of 12. Listen, that's transparency. In the top 3 in each one of my 3 leagues that are 12-man leagues, very competitive. Look, I don't just talk the talk, I walk the walk. Now, I'm sure I'm going to win a championship or 2 out of those 3. Winning 1 is 33, is .30, is a nice third, .333. I'll take it. But I'll try to definitely win all of them. But definitely try to win 2. But nevertheless, but 1's not a playoff. So anyway, but it's not about me winning. It's about you guys winning. I show this transparency to show you guys what I'm doing on my end. So when I say certain things or I voice certain things, or if I say, oh yeah, I had this guy, you'll be like, you know what? He showed us that. A lot of the fantasy football YouTubers don't show you what they have. You're just going on their word. And a lot of times their word can be trash. They can only be saying that stuff just to create content. So nevertheless, this is your boy Anthony Blake from Flawless Fantasy Football. Let's have a banging ass week 11. Let's pound them out. Let's get these wins. Position yourselves for the playoffs. And let's get these doggone fantasy football championships and hoist them up so you can front and stun on their ass. All right? Anthony Blake, Flawless Fantasy Football. If you're stumbling across this video, it's your first time, like and subscribe to the channel. You want some transparency? You want somebody that's real on the gutter that's talking about fantasy, is not just going to feed you a bunch of analytics. Sometimes you just got to look at the common sense of the matter and don't look at the tea leaves and talking all this nonsense. Oh, like Elijah Mitchell, he's going to play this week. He just had a pin. I was telling people, he ain't going to freaking play. He just had surgery. I don't want to hear the game time decision. All that's hogwash. Hogwash about freaking quarterback from Green Bay, Aaron Rodgers. Talking about he's gonna go somewhere. Like, where's he gonna go? Is he gonna mess up his legacy and go to Denver to throw to some scrubs that he don't freaking know anything about? Come on, guys, we need people to think. A lot of this stuff is just storylines to keep people just baiting them. To follow these doggone storylines. It's just not freaking important. It's insequential at all. All right. So again, I ain't finna go off on a rant. Flawless Fantasy Football. Like, comment, subscribe, and let's get them, guys. I ain't playing. Let's do this now.